Hey guys, welcome back to Niecy's Kitchen. Today we're going to have a stuffed leg dark meat leg stuff with some stuff, and we're going to roast it and see how it comes out. So what actually happened, right, there was a sale, right, on chicken thighs, right? Chicken thighs, they had a sale on them, right? And now my thinking is this, right? What we gonna do with these thighs? Okay, so I said this. Let's try this, right? I'm gonna debone it. I'm gonna take the bone out of it, right? And how do you take the bone out of a chicken thigh? That's a quarter chicken leg, right? So what you do, you first wanna make a little cut right here in the leg. Okay, I'm gonna hold it by the thigh, right? And then that's gonna cut around it. Okay, just keep cutting. And what's going to happen, there's some tendons in there, right? And you want to release them tendons from the bone, okay? Turn it and turn it and turn it, okay? Now, if you look, right, I don't know if you can see that, right? But the meat, it's some tendons. You can see the tendons right here, right? So, look, try to cut that, right? And once you get the tendons out, right, the bone will come. Right, just keep on around and get rid of all them tendons. At least, like, cut them away from the bone. Okay. Now, you got that. You got the all. If you see how you see the bone now, that's all bone. So what you do, right? You take this chicken and you're gonna pop it. Boom. Right. You know what's gonna happen? 1, 2. You're gonna pull that bone out. There you go. One bone gone, and that's your leg bone. Yeah. Now we're gonna deal with our thigh bone. So you take that chicken, turn it over. Take your finger, right? You already see the thigh. The bone is already out. It's sticking out right there, right? So you just take your finger and you go and you just follow it up the curve, right? And the rest of it's right here. Take your knife, tip of your knife, and just run down it. Okay. See, now that exposes the bone. So you did that on one side. Let's do it on the other side. Okay. Now, you got the thigh bone. It's coming. It's right there. It's already loose. Can you see that? And you're going to take your knife and go up under it and cut off some of it, right, so it's exposed. Okay? Give it that, just a little bit so it's not connected. Okay? So, you got that thigh bone? Okay. You put a little, what you do, right, you take your knife and you scrape it. You scrape the meat off the bone. And what happened, it'll come off. Once the meat start coming off the bone, it'll be released. Look how nice that. The meat, just take a knife and scrape the bone down, right, and the meat's coming off, and it's loosening up. Okay? So now, here we go. Now we got that. You got that bone loose. See that bone right there? That bone is right there. It's ready to come out, right? But it's got a joint. All right. So let's get to the joint part of it. Okay. You see the joint? Let's push. Let's give it another little twist. Okay. There. So we're gonna loose that as well. All right. Cut around the joint. This is the joint, right? It's like the gristle. All right, cut up under that gristle, okay? Now you see the bone is completely exposed, all right? Now you just keep cutting it away, right? And what's happening is this, right? There's a little bone left in that leg, right? That's a small bone, but it's still there, okay? And it's connected to this thigh bone, all right? So what our purpose here is to try to get it loose at the same time. Well, working on, we're going to see. Okay, so got that disconnected. You got the whole bone disconnected, right? As well as the gristle. Now let's do this. We're going to take our knife, right, and cut the rest of that bone off. Okay. There you go. That's your thigh bone. Okay, look. We have a little trash over here. Okay, now, what we have here... Right now, look, let's look at it, okay? We got the bones, both bones are going, the leg bone and the thigh bone is going, right? But in this leg bone, there's a bone. You can't see, but I can feel it. It's right there. Okay, so we got to get to that. And what it is, it's connected to this gristle. You see this gristle right here? The white piece? Right, so we got to get up under there. You get that out. So I'm going to take my knife. See how we can get under the gristle. Just cut around the gristle best you can. And look, it's going to take some time. It's not overnight. You know, a couple of chicken legs and you'll be good to go. Okay? So I'm going to take this right now. Being that this is not cooperating, because what I want to do is just pull the bone out, right? Do what we're going to do. We're going to take our knife, right? Don't get frustrated. And we're going to go down the leg bone, right? Open it up. Split it open. Because the other bones is going except for this one. This is giving us a hard time. There's always more than one way to, you know, they say skin a cat, debone the chicken. Okay. So, what we're trying to do is this right here. This is the bone we're trying to get. Okay. So, that's like, let's start cutting the gristle. Okay. Not keep on, right? Get behind there and cut it. Cut downward. Okay. I can see the bone now. Try to pull it out. Okay. And that's the bone we're trying to get, is that one right there. That's our objective. Okay. And the part of it is right here. So let's cut it right there. Up under the, you see that gristle? Like to get rid of that. Okay. So now, let's get that bone off the way. Come on, bone. Okay. I got the gristle too, which is always good. Okay. Now, I think it's coming now. And I got this gristle right here, the white part. It's kind of stuck. I don't know why, but it's not cooperating. Yay! Anyhow, we got it done. Okay. So here we go. We got the, let's put this back together, right? We got the leg. The leg. Yeah, leg. Okay. It's deboned right there. Look, we're going to do this again, okay? Let me just wash my hand because chicken ain't nothing like chicken, you know. You got to have clean hands and start getting a little slippery. Okay, here we go. We got another chicken thigh. Now, this is a little bigger, right? So, this is what you do. You hold it and you start cutting, right? Start cutting around it. Right, you're going to get all the tendency out, okay? So your tendency right there, okay? Now we got the tendency, you can see the bone somewhat, right? Let's take it and break it, snap it, and what happened, the chicken bones come out of the socket. Okay, now we're going to go to the thigh bone, get rid of some of this fat. Okay, now see that thigh bone is sticking out right there. So here you go. We're going to run our finger. Finger saying is right here. This area right here. Okay, so you take the knife and you just run it through. Okay. Okay. You get on one side, so what we did on one side, we're going to do on the other. Take your knife, run it through. We're trying to release that bone. Okay. So, you get that bone a little loose. I'm going to try to get by the gristle. So, what I want to do is take my knife, right, and go up under the bone, right, and release it. There you go. Release that bone. Okay. Now, you can see that bone. So, what you want to do, you're going to take the knife, right, and you're going to scratch it. Scrape it, rather. Just scrape the meat off of it, right? And as you scraping the meat off, right, what happened is the bone is being revealed or it's coming, right? The more you scrape, rather than cutting it, because at this point, it should have come right off. You can see the bone right there. Just keep scraping it, till you get to the, try and get to this joint right here. Okay, that's our objective, okay? Scrape it down. Okay, let's see. I'm going to scrape it some more because I don't quite see the bone. The joint is almost right here. So I'm going to scrape it some more. Right? This way, you know what? There go right there. You can see it. Right? Keep scraping. So what you're doing, you're actually taking the meat off the bone and releasing the bone. Okay? So, keep on. And you know we got that that one bone that's in the leg. That little thin bone that don't like to cooperate with us, right? And it's connected to a joint, to the gristle of the chicken leg. Okay? So this is what we're gonna do. Probably do what we did last time, right? Just take the meat off, take the bone off. I think I can see gristle. Where's the gristle? Right there. You see that gristle right there? We can pull that because the bone is right there. Wow, it's so close, but yet so far. Just keep scraping it, right? All right, get in there. Sometimes you just gotta use your fingers and stuff. That's why it's good to have clean hands. So what I'm going to do, right? And now if I can get this gristle, it'll be so good. It'll be a lot easier. We can avoid that other step. Okay, so let's give it a shot. I'm scraping it down. I'm opening it. As I scrape it down, I can see the bone. You with me, guys? You still with me? Okay. So let's do this because we'll take it and cut the bone from the gristle. This one right here. Okay. We'll make this in 3 steps instead of 2. Okay. So, you get the bone out of there. You put that in there. And as always, we left with this gristle right here, right? That gristle leads to that one bone that's in the leg. Right? Let me cut this. Open that up. Cooperate. Okay. So, what I found out, right, is this gristle right here that's really holding up what's down there. So I'm going to try to get up under the gristle, right? See how we can do. If not, we can split it. Okay, we can split it and move on. Okay. So, come on. I hear something, but I don't see it. So, we're going to go back. Just lay the leg out. Okay. Take your knife and go down the leg. Okay. Open it up. And the leg, and the one little muscle, thing that we're looking for is right in here. Okay. Because when it's connected, it's that gristle part that connects the bones that's not quite giving us what we need. But, as in always, there's always other ways to get it done. All right, so we got a second cut. Yeah, let it go. Okay, so, how about that gristle? That gristle ain't going nowhere. And it's the bone right next to it that you're trying to get. All right, so let's cut this gristle some more. Okay, and then I'm going to go down. It's coming, y'all. Because sometimes, you know what, the best made plans are, this might have to just dig in there and stuff. So we got, what we got? We got the gristle still hanging in there. Ah, warrior. Let's just pull it out. You pull it out, it's getting tough with it. Might be losing some meat, but it's that bone right there that was giving me such a hard time. Okay. So, let's turn this back over. There we go. We're going to turn this over. Look. Now, to go our thigh, let's do this. The leg is right here. I'm sorry. The leg is right here, and this is our thigh. Okay? So, what I do after this, right, I try to pull the skin back a little bit off the meat. So when we do tuck it, we'll have something to move it over with. Okay. But in the meanwhile, what we're going to do, we're going to season our chicken, right? And let it set probably about half an hour or so, right? But the good news is, I had made some chicken and seasoned it, and I got it right here. Okay. So, let me wash my hand once again. Okay. I tell you, You know we got our plans, and sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But we're going to get this. We're going to get this. Yes, indeed. We're going to do it together. Okay? Now, here we go. So I got the chicken. It's deboned. Okay? Look. Here go the leg right here. We put it back together. This the leg and this the thigh. Okay? So, what I have is, because I had to go over it, what I got is some stuffing, right? I got some cooked stuffing, okay? Put some in there like that. And what we're going to try to do, right? We're going to turn this around, all right? And we're going to pull it over, right? Take the meat right here and pull it over. Tuck it in and pull, okay? Tuck it and pull. Okay, we got a little, but we'll be all right. There's one tucked and pull. Let's do another one. Okay. Let's do our original. Okay. So we got the thigh. Thighs right here. We put it together. This is the thigh and this is the leg right here. Okay. So we're going to take this. Get some stuffing. I always cook my stuffing because I don't like raw food. Well, I don't like hot and cold. So I let it cool down. I cooked and let it cool down and stuff so it can be the same temperature as the meat. All right. So look, we take this and we fold it over. Boom. We take the leg, we fold it over. Then we should have some additional skin to go over like that to pack it in. Okay. So that's number 2. Now, let me wash my hands again. Because what we're going to do, as always, you're going to keep your hands clean. Right? We're going to take a piece of string. Right? This is just butcher skin. Right? And we're going to try to go ahead and tie up our stuffed chickens. All right? So we lost a little skin, but that's all right. What we're going to do, you're going to take the string, all right? You're going to go into the bottom like that. You're just going to make a little knot, okay? Make a little knot. Tie on the shoe, okay? And the idea is, see how tight it is? It'll stay in. The stuffing will stay in, okay? So we do that again. We go up under the chicken, okay? And then we make another knot right here. Take that, pull it out, okay. And pull it, and it tightens up. It's tightened up just that much, right? So you're going to do it again. You're going to take and go under the bottom, right? We're going to make another knot. Okay? Twing it out. Now, you see how our meat's falling apart? So look, as we pull the skin, hold on to your pieces, your 2 pieces. Okay? Making it tight. Then we go and do it again. Go into the bottom, make a knot, right? Okay. I might have too much skin, but too much string, but maybe not. Now, you see it's coming out, but that's okay. Okay. So what I want to do, I'm going to go into the bottom, okay? I make another knot so I can at least get the end right here. I want that to be nice and tight. It may look like we're losing stuff, but we're not. We're not, right? So I'm going to make another knot. Another knot. Go up under it. Pull. Go up under it. Cooperation. Okay? And right here where it's busted open, it's okay. You just take the knot, you take it, and you pull it again. Okay? Now with the stuffing coming out, we're not going to worry about that. All right, we're gonna make one more knot right in here, only because the stuffing's trying to come out. So you make that one knot, you take it and you pull it. Believe it or not, you got all your stuffing in there. Okay, so we're gonna put a knot, put it like go up under and just put another knot in it so it'll hold together while you cooking. Okay, like and that's it. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Okay, so we can get the handle of it. Okay, so we got our stuff, chicken thigh deboned. Okay, we got a piece of string. Okay, so let's start at the top. Okay, go back to the top. You're gonna make a knot in it. Okay. You're gonna make another knot to hold it. There you go. Keep it nice and tight. Boom. Then you're gonna take your string. Okay. Go under the bottom. Right? Take your finger. Go through the hole right there like that. Pull it through. You got another. There you go. And you tighten it up. And what happens? Your meat stay in your chicken. So we're gonna do that again. Okay. Take a knot. Pull the chicken. Pull the knot. Put the string. Right. As you pull the string, it's tightening up so it don't come out. Pull. Pull the string. Okay. We're going to do it again. Go under the bottom. Make a knot. Got them knot parts, nothing else, right? And pull a knot. All right. You may lose a little bit, but it's okay. Okay. What I want to do is make sure this end right here, the leg, that's the leg actually. I'm going to stuff this back in there best I can. Okay. Tighten up on that string. Okay, now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go away and I'm going to finish the other ones up, right? When I get back, we're going to do some, we're going to take care of this. Be right back.